So this one is on the back of the controlled roll that I'm releasing on Sunday. Today. Well, not today when you're viewing it, but today when I released it. So this should be a Wednesday video. This is a 100% cotton t-shirt that's been soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes and then spun out until it's just damp. It has been flipped inside out, and I have marked the center line. If you didn't watch the controlled roll, it was basically split down the middle like this and rolled up with aluminum foil, and then everything was dyed from the top, just random. On this one, we're going to do similar. So let's go ahead and get this folded in half for an AB symmetry, a left-right symmetry, and then we'll go from there. And there is a separate video that just shows this folding process. I think it's called folding a shirt or something similar to that. Alright, so we've got this folded in half. The last time I folded from the center edge, or dyed from the center edge and let it gravity down. This time I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to consider this a straight line on this back edge and go ahead and fold the sleeves in. This could be a bad idea. May not. We'll see. Alright, once I've done this, I'm going to turn it over to do the actual rolling, I think, because I don't want to be dyeing through the thickest part, just for consistency of the dye. So let's go ahead and fold this over, or flip this over. Alright, I'm going to grab some aluminum foil. Now you're probably trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing different on this. And I have thought about doing something like this for a while and never have, so here it goes. Let's go ahead and put that up there. And the colors I'm going to be using are cerulean blue, deep orange, fire red, deep purple, bright green, and lemon yellow. Obviously not in that order, since we would want a rainbow going across and not some weird cacophony of colors. And yes, I'm dyeing on the table that shall not be dyed on. Alright, I'm going to start with red at the top, I believe. I'm going to draw a line. Technically this would just be an imaginary line. Let's go ahead and draw an actual line. A nice and wavy line if you look at it. So I'm not going to dye past this. I have 6 colors. Oddly enough, can I just space it out with this? No, I can't. Alright, so let's go ahead and, sorry about that noise, do a little bit of measuring just to be sure we're going to be good with this. So, for here, so that'd be 15, you have a point. I'll go first out. Alright, so 14, say it was 29, 14, something like that. So you see this will be like 4 quarters or so, give it a bit. Yeah, this one will be up here, it's a little bit further. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I'll extend these lines up. So that will be each of my colors. Let's go ahead and rearrange this so I don't make a really bad mistake. So I'm just going to apply the color into these sections. So as I roll the shirt up, I'll be capturing most of the dye in its own little pockets. Hopefully it's not going to move around too much. Let's go ahead and start doing it and see if this actually works out. rolls. Alright, now I'm going to crump this up, especially down here. That way it gives me something that's slightly smaller to fit through that cardboard hole so that it doesn't fall through at the top. I probably should have just done a single row of dye, but what's done is done. Alright, I probably also should have had it to the top edge because I have it like this. I'm not sure how well that ice is going to flow into this, so I think I'm going to go ahead and try to cut this down really quick. Now pay more attention next time too, where I have it in everything. Better than it was. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and mix something up for that. And for those that follow the harrowing journey of what to do when you get dye on the table, I have a solution. Alright, so first let's tackle this, because I have to clean this mess up before I can proceed to adding ice. So, if you watched previous videos, you know there was an issue with trying to get dye off of this table. I've been using bleach wipes and the like, and it gets it to about that far or so. Even after dozens of attempts, it's still the yellow and the blue primarily are what stay. So I found a solution to this. Mean Green Super Strength Cleaner and Degreaser. I know you can get it at Lowe's and Walmart. Walmart you can get the 1 gallon containers. That's what I would go with. Spray this on. And every bit of it comes off, usually in just a single wipe. This is, oh, you don't see that up there. I'm pulling it from places I didn't even know I had dye. Completely takes it off, even stuff that's been stained for months. Highly recommend this stuff if you're dyeing. Alright, I'm going to finish cleaning this up and then we'll get to the ice dye. Alright, let's go ahead and add the ice to this. We'll let that melt through, check how it's doing, and then probably add some more ice, if not soda ash and ice, to let it melt through all the way. Alright, it's been over 24 hours. About an hour ago I poured 120 degree water into the top just to push some more through the bottom. It was about 1/4 cup in total, so it wasn't a lot of extra volume. So let's go ahead and wash this out. And I did do a second layer of ice and soda ash about 12 to 18 hours ago. Okay, there's still a lot of dye to rinse out. Let's go ahead and take a look, and then I'll further clean it. So quite a bit of the blue and purple, not so much the other colors. And that interesting thing right there, but I'll go ahead and rinse it out, see what it looks like. Here we have the front and the back. Alright, so we've got that. I really don't know how that managed to get there. And then there's quite a bit of that on the back side. Okay, for a final shirt, probably not good. For an interesting test to see how things work, well, it's an interesting test. I was really expecting more of this. I don't understand this. Like at all, because this was the center part, which was thicker, which meant there was a larger gap because of the width of this, so there would have been more area for the water to drip down through when it was coiled up or wound up or whatever. So I was expecting this part to not actually make it all the way through, and it ended up being the opposite. Weird. Anyway, if it did more of this, I think it would work really, really well. I mean, that's nice right there. I don't think I'm gonna, well, I don't know. I might try it again. I may not. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know down below, and until next time, thanks for watching.